What's the latest?
The latest is that the two companies are making a lot of progress. There's financing committed on the Broadcom side to buy Symantec. Broadcom has identified these synergy numbers, as you mentioned, $1.5 billion, and the companies are aiming for a mid-July announcement. So things are really moving along.
Now, all of Broadcom's attempts, not all of them, have panned out to buy other companies, notably Qualcomm. Symantec has had a bit of unrest. The former CEO, Greg Clark, is trying to drum up a rival bid, as I understand it. Is there a chance for a legitimate rival bid here?
This is a fascinating dynamic because Starboard, the activist investor that essentially ousted Clark, they're involved at Symantec. So the question is, would they want to sell to the CEO they just ousted? But two private equity firms, Premier and Advent, which are respectable names, have partnered with Clark. But my sources say that it's sort of a long shot bid. They can't compete with Broadcom on price. This deal involves a lot of financing. Symantec's a big company, so Clark's bid really is not the main attraction here.
So what are the chances this happens as is, or that talks fall apart?
So as you know, in deal making, you never know for sure until a deal is announced. Talks can always fall apart last minute. But based on my conversations with sources, it seems like the deal is on track to be announced in mid-July, the week of July 15th. And this is something both companies are working very hard at right now. There's still a few things we don't know. The final premium, what the final stock the final stock price will be, but we do know it is an all-cash bid and there is financing committed. So it's really down to the final legs of negotiations.
Broadcom CEO Hock Tan is known for his great ambition. What is his long-term plan for Broadcom here?
That's a great question, Emily. So one of my sources told me that Hock Tan's vision, he may have even have said this before, he wants to see Broadcom have 50% software revenue and 50% hardware revenue. That's a pretty tall order for a semiconductor company. It's hardware. Their sweet spot is chips. So this transition to the software revenue model is going to take a while, but he's doing big, ambitious, bold plays to get there. This will be the largest deal since CA Technologies last year.